Welcome to Kharis tutorial. I'm Simeon and we are making the sewing tutorial of the last dress we cut in the cutting tutorial. So this is the sewing tutorial. In case you missed out, you can watch the last tutorial to get the cutting. First, I'll be working on the front. Remember, we have a princess darts and we added extra 1 inch to the folding. Now what I'm going to do on this part of our dress, the princess dart, is I measured to somewhere around the waist measurement, and I'm going to, that's from the nipple point area, I'm going to take out half an inch, just like this. I'm going to take out half an inch all the way to the waist, then I'll connect back to the normal measurements. I'm going to do the same to the other side. This is my waist. This is my waist, so I'm going to trim out half an inch to the nipple points before joining. Okay, having done that, we added extra 1 inch, so from the base I'm going to take in the 1 inch. Then I'll continue. Once I get to this point, I'll change it to half an inch. Remember, we've trimmed out half, so I'll take my half an inch. Now on the other side of my dress, that is where I want my slits. So I'm going to measure the length of the slits. This is your desired measurement, and I'll be good with the measurement of 12 inches. That's 10 inches plus my 2 inches folding allowance. So that is 10 inches. I'm going to continue my sewing from there to the top. So I'm done joining the front princess dart. We also need to join the princess dart for the back, and that's I've done, so you can go ahead to join yours. The next thing to do is, starting from the back, I'm going to join the yoke and as well the front. I'm going to attach the yoke for the front too, but remember we slant the front. So I'm going to place the yoke like that in order to slant the shape of my yoke as well before joining to the main dress. So just place it like this, and I'm going to trim out all the excess. Just follow the slant line on your fabric to trim out the yoke. Good, so this is what we have now on the yoke. The next thing is the piece of fabric. All I did was place a material. You can fold the fabric like this in a slant line, just like this. So a part of it is wider than the other side, and it's to be placed like this. You can just place it on the dress, the wider parts to this side and the smaller parts to the other side. Place it on your dress, and the yoke is to be placed. First I need to get the middle. So the yoke as well is to be placed on it to join, making sure the middle part of the dress and that of the yoke aligns before you start joining. I'm going to run a straight sewing on it. We need to weave these edges, so go ahead and weave. And the next thing I'll do from here is to attach the yoke to the back dress as well, just the same way we did on the front. I'll place the back yoke to cut, to join. Now to join, I'm going to leave little space for the zipper and the one to fold my veil nets. Don't forget to weave the edges here as well. Still working on the back, there is need to fix our zipper, but before then we're going to close up the little space at the base. Since the slits for this dress is at the front, I'm going to start the joining. I'm going to start closing up from the very end to wherever my zipper is to start. The length of my zipper is 17 inches, and it's going to start from the main fabric. So I'm going to take my 17 inches length. That's where the zipper will stop, so I'll close up from the base to that point. Alright, so I'm going to fix the zipper, then I'll come back to close up the little space that I have. Alright, we are done fixing the zipper. Back to the front. Ouch. I cut out another veil material, which I'm going to pleat on the front part. The width here is 5.5 inches, and is as long as, I think, 2 or like 60 inches long. I'm going to fold it and close up the edges in order to pleat to the front. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to pleat. I'll be pleating a box pleat on my fabric. So you can just go ahead and take it little by little to pleat on the dress, just like this. It's going to come out like this, and I'll continue like that all the way to the end of it. So this is what I have, and the next thing to do is to bring the back and the front to join. So I'm going to join the shoulder. I've joined the shoulder. The next thing is to turn the neck, and I'm still going to use the nets, the veil material, to do that. Starting from the front, I'm going to run my straight sewing and I'll top stitch on the back, and I'll be left with bringing out the shape from the side, which will be the bust, under bust circumference, waist circumference, the hip circumference. Then we'll come back to folding the front slits. So let's do the neck, then we'll come back to that. Now for the front slits, I'm going to you can fold like and run a straight sewing, and you can as well hem. I'll be using hemming gum to hold this part and the other side of my slits as well. Let me turn inside the out so we can see properly. Alright, so this is how it's going to look like. I'm going to hold this very edge with my hemming gum just like this, and the other side of the slit as well. I'm going to hold it down with my hemming gum so that it can overlap just like so, as you can see. So what I'm going to do here is just to run a stitch. I'm going to stitch this part of the slit, and I'm also going to fold in the base. Need to trim it to be equal, and I'm going to fold in the base of the dress, and I'm also going to attach my button holes and button on the other side to hold the neck part of my dress. And you can go ahead to attach the sleeve of your choice, which is going to be the last thing to do on this particular dress. My choice of sleeve, I'll be doing that in the next tutorial. I'll show you how I made my pleated sleeve. I'll be doing that in the next tutorial, so I don't want you to miss out of the class. If this is your first time on our channel and you find this video helpful, kindly click the subscribe button as well as the bell to get notified each time we upload a new video. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at All Africa TV. Follow me on Facebook and on Instagram at Kharis Kreations. You can leave your comments in the comment section and I'll answer all the comments. You can also leave in case you have a style of your choice that you would like us to do. You can just drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to read the comments and answer all the questions.